So down here at the land, I've been wanting to try to build, and I'm really interested in roundhouses, green roofs, and reciprocal roofs. And there's not a lot of books. As a matter of fact, this is really the only real good book I found on Amazon about reciprocal roofs. Tony Wrench here has a pretty good website that talks about how he built this low impact roundhouse, and so I bought the book. And this is not a how-to book. He says very clearly that this is not a how-to book. However, there are things that you need to know and how to build this that you can find in the book. In it, it talks a little bit about he's in England. Talks about his zoning issues. Why they came to want to live off the land, those sorts of things. But it's also got a lot of pictures of them building, and explains, like this is talking about how deep to dig your holes. He's talking about this is a cubit deep, and the lady here in the picture, her arm is actually a cubic, so she's reaching down and scraping to the bottom of the hole, but she can't reach anymore. That's how deep they're going to put their posts for their roundhouse. And talks about how to notch them, shows pictures of the reciprocal roof, how they figured out how to do the roofing. And the reason they're doing the roofing with the reciprocal roof is the same reason I want to do it. Is because I got more time and labor than I've got money. Okay? And we're actually planning on building a reciprocal roof down at our land. I just have to get everything situated and sorted. But this how to build a low impact roundhouse, is really worth the money. Not just in information, but in seeing how somebody else figured out how to do it, right? And they're a little more hippie than me, or actually a lot more hippie than me. I don't want to live in an intentional community, and I really don't want to, give up some of the creature comforts in life. But you can't tell me that this cool reciprocal roof, this nice cordwood walls, earth sheltered and all that isn't neat, right? That is a cool way of living. And I have got a lot out of this book, and I think that it is definitely worth the price. So if you're interested in building, either by yourself without having to borrow money from the bank, you want to be green and have low impact, you just want to build something bulletproof and prepared for disasters, this book is awesome. Even now as the grass grows on top of the roof, you can't really see that house from the air. So if you're a hippie, if you're a prepper, if you're worried about the end of the world as you know it, or you just don't want to owe the bank money, this kind of stuff is useful to know. So there you go. Thank you very much.